Hey guys, welcome back to the Way of Truth Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Mandy, and today is going to be part 12 of the Delphi Deep Dive. We are still going through the list of suspects, and today's video is going to focus on Patrick Westfall. So, as per the usual, I'm going to be doing my tokens. Going to be using, I should say, Whispers of the Unsolved. As well as Tarot. And instead of the Archetypes by Kim Krans that I've been using, I've been called to go in a different direction using a different deck. And that is the Angelarium deck. So I have both of the decks. One is called Oracle of Emanations, and the other is... Here, I'm just getting the guidebook. Angelarium, Oracle of the Fallen. And that is the one that I'm using today for Patrick Westfall's personality archetype. So, as an example, this deck has biblical angels. So... Chazikiel, Angel of Mists. Sakiel, Angel of Coin. Barakiel, the Vessel. Sariel, the Ascendant. Rahab, the Keeper, and so on. Armoros, Angel of Undoing. And I don't know, when I first saw the artwork for these decks, I was just so drawn to them. They are stunning. They are haunting. The energy that this deck creator was able to capture, I just, felt really called to this deck. So I feel like this will be a good addition for what we are going to be using it for. Okay. As always, everything in this video is all alleged, in my opinion, based on the energy and the cards. No facts. Can't take this into a court of law. But what you can do with this is match it up to evidence, witness statements, crime scene photos. So these readings definitely do have a purpose, despite them not, being as good as, as important as tangible proof. Anyway, let's get started. So Patrick Westfall. Let's see. What dominant personality archetype represents him in the context of this case? Zadkiel, Angel of Mercy. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to read from the guidebook for Angel of Mercy. Okay. When sins were punished, the king chose not to soil his hands with the messy task of enforcing his will. That grim responsibility fell to Zadkiel, who bore it with pride. There was no remorse in his heart when he took a life. For his work, he was granted great honor among the brotherhood. People gawked at the train of fine gold cloth that dragged in Zadkiel's wake as he marched to his appointments. But what really caught their eye was the glint of his resplendent blade flashing unsheathed in the sunlight. Whenever the sword of justice was witnessed, blood would be spilt on that day. Okay. So the card meaning. You have been given permission to act, but your actions don't come without a price to others. The moments when you feel most justified are also when you need to show the greatest respect to others. If there is an opportunity to be merciful, put down your sword and let your power speak for itself. And the domain that this card is justice, sin, and reprisal. That's interesting. I had a feeling this deck was going to be good. Okay. So I'll keep him up here. Alrighty. Patrick Westfall. Did he put down his sword or did he not? Let's get 4 cards that will describe Patrick's alleged role, if he had one. So either this row will indicate that he was a part, or he wasn't. Interesting. So we have 2 that we can see. And we have 2 that we can't see. So the two that we can see are obvious. Something that's not hidden or beneath the surface. These being face down represent things that are hidden or underneath the surface. Whew. Okay. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles. That's about, yeah, being destitute, being left out in the cold, not being at rock bottom and afraid for the future. Wheel of Fortune is something that is not in your control. Think of bad luck or good luck. This is upright. So this would indicate luck or somebody's luck changing for the better when it's upright. And the Two of Pentacles is trying to find balance but not being able to, and constantly juggling things. Instability. So it's like, this is telling me that he had seen some hard times. And mostly by his own hand, like, you know, being responsible for these hard times. It's not like life was just handing him crap situations. He was kind of creating crap situations for himself. So, and that resulted in being destitute and alone and uncertain about the future. Then things start changing for the better. But the Two of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, things change for the better, but there's still some turbulent waters around him. Okay. Let's get some whispers and see what that can tell us. Okay. Sorry, I'm covering Zedekiel up, just so we have enough room. Okay. Give me 3 or 4 cards that would indicate clearly if Patrick Westfall has guilty knowledge. Okay? We all see that? So, and it's interesting how this card is positioned in between the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So he's destitute. This comes into play, and then his luck changes for the better. But not fully, because there's still bad energy connected. Allegedly, my opinion. Okay? Okay. Clear indication of guilty knowledge. Self-sabotage. Okay. Self-sabotage. Yeah. Taking off a mask. So I know that Patrick Westfall has some political opinions. Okay, I'm just going to say that. And I know that he is very forthcoming with his past and white supremacy. This card, psyop political warfare, this is indicating to me that there's like a connection, like we all know about the corruption that's happening in Indiana, right? Like that surrounds this case and whatever. So there's a political element is what I'm trying to get at, that I don't think has been looked at. And I'm wondering if yeah, there's a part of me that is feeling that perhaps the crime scene was staged. to make it look like a certain political party or affiliation was the, responsible. And I've picked up on that in one of my earliest readings for the Delphi case. And yeah, I don't know. It's nagging at me. Like, it was just meant to look like there was a ritual, without there actually being one. And it's not to say that the people that are responsible aren't of that subculture. So they could very much be, let's just say, Odinists. But hoping that it would get somebody else in trouble and not them. Somebody that, because of the self-sabotage part, right? Like, it's like you're sabotaging, oh my gosh, yourself, like your own group, but your group is so large that, like, it's not directly going to affect you personally. It's going to hopefully affect somebody else. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. Because throughout my readings, like, when I was picking up on if there was any ritualistic magic type energies being activated or used at the time, I didn't feel any of that. I didn't feel I didn't feel any portals opening that a certain ritual would cause. I didn't feel any type of energy exchange or energy collecting. It was like the structure of a ritual without the magic, so to speak, without the energy. And when real rituals happen, that there's energy, like, that's the whole point. It's like these rituals have purpose and intention. That's the whole point of them, is to create something, to set things in motion. And I didn't feel that with this. And that's why it was, like, really confusing to me, because it was like nothing was adding up. I was trying to hone in on the purpose of the ritual, like, what were they exactly seeking out? What entities were they connecting to? I didn't feel any of that. There was nothing. And that, to me, was very off-putting. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to know more about this, and I want to know more about this and this. So, So we have the Sun in reverse, so keeping something in the dark. Please shed light on the blackmail paid off card, please. Six of Wands. Five of Swords. Queen of Wands. This is somebody being very sure of themselves that the information, whatever they were paid off to cover up, will never see the light of day. And they're very confident of that happening. They're even able to stand up in public, which is what the Six of Wands represents. Public recognition, all eyes on you, center of the party type thing. He can go in public and like just he feels that he can fool the world, and yeah, that whatever the brutal victory was that this was required for won't see the light of day. Confidence, determination, independence. You know, people have worked very hard, done very, you know, important things to keep this the way it is. And they're very confident that okay, let's get some whispers and see if we can get more information about the blackmail paid off. What was Patrick Westfall paid off for? What did he do to get paid? Travel? He had to go somewhere? Bloodline, family lineage? A distraction. He went somewhere. Bloodline, family lineage. To create a distraction. Okay, what else can you tell us about this distraction? Freedom. To break through, to release something. Work. Okay. What's with the anger and rage and work? Exposed. Oh, okay. Okay. He traveled somewhere, possibly to visit a family member. The release of something. So these two cards are representing something somebody did in a fit of anger. The work they did under rage. So maybe breaking, and somebody saw them, was following them and saw this happen. Oh, and that was the self-sabotage. That's what it was. So whatever they were sent to do, okay. Oh, okay. He went somewhere to visit a family member. And this is what he was paid to do. He was paid to travel somewhere. And this is somebody that's close to him or close to the people that he's affiliated with. He self-sabotaged what he was supposed to do because he got distracted, released his anger, and did something while somebody caught it on camera. And that was what the self-sabotage was referring to, is because of his own anger, he screwed everything up. Okay. And that would be why he has to juggle stuff now. Okay. No. Did Patrick have a role in the murders? No. We've got the moon. We've got the Six of Pentacles. And we have Justice. So the moon, a symbol of fear, anxiety, and dreams. The moon lights your path to a higher understanding. but the light is weak, a pale reflection of the sun. Dark things come to the surface under the light of the moon. Like a crustacean emerging from the bottom of a pond. Which is the symbolism in the Rider-Waite Tarot for the moon card. It's a lobster coming out of the lake or ocean or whatever. All right. I don't believe he was no. But he can help. He can give charity to the case. I believe that he is, whether he outright knows this, I don't know. But yeah, I think he knows and has been in, I think he knows who did. Whether he actually knows that, I don't know. But I know that I'm feeling that he's been in the company of the people that have done it. Whether he knew that they did it, I don't know. Because the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. Or like being charitable. And the moon, dark things come to the surface. And I haven't gotten anywhere that there is deception. Queen of Cups in reverse. Not being in touch with his emotions. And this is like making me feel like he's just not in touch with the information. Like he doesn't realize what he doesn't realize what he knows, I don't think. If I'm on the right track, give me a very clear sign, please. If I'm on the right track with this, of him not knowing not realizing what he knows, please give me a confirmation. Hand over the mouth. Not being able to speak out. Angels and ancestors. Yeah, this is confirmation that he knows something that could break things open, but I don't think he knows what he knows. He doesn't realize. And the thing is that because Richard Allen's already gone down for it. It's not like people are knocking on Patrick's door being like, tell me everything you know, you know? And that's a shame. Yeah, man-made disaster avoidable. Yeah, and sad, emotional. It is sad. It's very sad. God damn it. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to leave it with Patrick. Yeah. I will see you in the next one. The next suspect is going to be, oh, what's his name? Elvis. I forget his last name. I have it written down. But Elvis, he was the guy that allegedly said, you know, ask the cop about, is it bad for me if you find my spit on one of the girls? So we're going to look into that Elvis guy for the next one. If you enjoy the content, you like, you like what I do, you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's completely free, and it really, really helps me a lot. It helps my videos get to those of you who, you know, will like it, just haven't found it yet. So, please do anything you can. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You don't have to comment if you don't want to, but I always love hearing from you. So with that being said, I will see you on the next one. And thank you so much for your support. I'll see you next time.